LEGO Star Wars: The Complete Saga is a video game based on the Star Wars-themed toy line by the LEGO Group. It is a combination of the game LEGO Star Wars, the video game, and its sequel LEGO Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, which includes all episodes 1 through 6. Halo 3 is a 2007 first-person shooter video game developed by Bungie for the Xbox 360 console. The third installment in the Halo franchise, the game concludes the story arc begun in 2001's Halo. Combat evolved and continued in 2004's Halo 2. Professor Layton and the Curious Village is a puzzle-adventure video game for the Nintendo DS system. It was developed by Level 5, and published by Level 5 within Japan and Nintendo internationally. It was released in Japan during 2007, and in PAL regions in North America a year later in 2008. New Super Mario Bros. Is a 2006 side-scrolling platform video game published and developed by Nintendo for the Nintendo DS handheld game console. The game was released in North America and Japan in May 2006 and in Australia and Europe in June 2006. Mario Kart DS is a 2005 racing game developed and published by Nintendo. It was released for the Nintendo DS handheld game console on November 14, 2005 in North America, on November 17, 2005 in Australia, on November 25, 2005 in Europe, on December 8, 2005 in Japan, and on April 5, 2007 in South Korea. Street Fighter IV is a 2008 fighting game produced by Capcom, which co-developed the game with DIMPS. It was the first numbered Street Fighter game released by Capcom since 1999, a hiatus of 9 years. Call of Duty: World at War is a 2008 first-person shooter video game developed by Treyarch and published by Activision Blizzard for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360. It is generally considered to be the fifth mainstream game of the Call of Duty series and returns the setting to World War II. Guitar Hero: Metallica is a music rhythm game developed by Neversoft, published by Activision and distributed by Red Octane. The game was released in North America on the PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360 on March 29, 2009 and on PlayStation 2 on April 14, 2009, with an Australian and European release in May 2009. Major League Baseball 2K9, or, in short, MLB 2K9, is a MLB licensed baseball simulation video game published by 2K Sports. The game was developed for Microsoft Windows, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, PlayStation Portable and Mario Kart was a 2008 racing video game and the sixth major and most successful installment in the Mario Kart series, developed and published by Nintendo for the Wii video game console. Mario Kart Wii was announced at E3 2007 by Nintendo of America President Reggie Fils-Aimé. Wii Play, released as Your First Step to Win Japan, is a party video game developed and published by Nintendo for the Wii console. It was released as a launch game for the console in Japan, Europe, and Australia, and was released in North America on February 12, 2007. Killzone 2 is a first-person shooter for the PlayStation 3. Developed by Guerrilla Games and published by Sony Computer Entertainment. It is the third installment in the Killzone series that began on the PlayStation 2 with Killzone and continued on the PlayStation Portable with Killzone: Liberation. MLB 08, the show is a baseball simulation video game developed by SCE San Diego Studio, published by Sony Computer Entertainment for the PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation Portable systems. It the longest-running officially licensed Major League Baseball game series on the PlayStation systems. Wii Fit is a video game designed by Nintendo's Hiroshi Matsunaga for the Wii home video game console. It is an exercise game consisting of activities using the Wii Balance Board peripheral. As of March 2012, Wii Fit has held the position of third best-selling console game not packaged with a console, with 22. Halo Wars is a real-time strategy video game developed by Ensemble Studios and published by Microsoft Game Studios for the Xbox 360 video game console. It was released in Japan and Australia on February 26, 2009, in Europe on February 27, and in North America on March 3. Pokémon Platinum version is a title in the Pokémon series of video games. It was developed by Game Freak and published by Nintendo for the Nintendo DS handheld game console. It is an enhanced remake of Pokémon Diamond and Pearl in the same vein as Pokémon Yellow, Crystal, and Emerald, which were remakes of Red and Blue, Gold and Silver, and Ruby and Sapphire, respectively. Resident Evil 5, known in Japan as Biohazard 5, is an action video game developed and published by Capcom. The game is the fifth main installment in the Resident Evil series. It was released for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 consoles in March 2009 and for Microsoft Windows in September.